live with Tao. Be acquainted with your own existence. Be acquainted with your own existence. This is the beginning. Almost all the awakened ones say, know yourself. Man arfa nafsahu arfa rabbahu. One who has known himself has known God. Know thyself. Once you are acquainted with your own self, you will become aware of others' existence. You will become acquainted, become aware of others' existence as well. Remember, everyone is so mysterious, is like such a deep abyss to be known, and infinite possibilities of being penetrated and known. Everyone has infinite possibilities of being penetrated and known. And this is the beginning of the process of transformation. Unless you know yourself, unless you are acquainted who you are, you cannot know the other. Everyone is waiting that someone should penetrate, go deep, and feel his or her heart. But nobody knows his or her own heart. But because you have not known your own heart, you cannot know anyone else. This is the beginning. You are unfamiliar with the nearest heart. The nearest heart remains unknown to you. How can you know about the others? How can you know the heart of others? You have not known your own feelings. How can you know the feelings of the others? And without knowing that, how can you initiate the process? How can the process of transformation be initiated in that person? This is the mystery. You move like a zombie, and you move amidst the crowd of such people who are sleepwalkers. Everyone is fast asleep. You have only this much awareness. You have only this much awareness that you can pass through the fast asleep people, and without any accident you come to your home. That much is the only awareness you know. Walking through the crowd of sleepwalkers, you somehow reach to your own home. That is all. This much alertness you know, and that is all. But this is minimum, which is possible to man. That is why you are so dull and bored. You find there is no rhythm, there is no harmony in life. Such was your life before. Before the process of transformation began, before someone who has known him, who is light onto himself, and you allowed such a person to penetrate deep within your heart, deep within your feelings. Otherwise, life is just a long happiness, long heaviness, and deep down, Everyone is waiting for the moment of death in order to be delivered from life. Death comes to be the only hope for such a person. Why is this happening? Life can be infinite bliss. Life can be infinite bliss. If it is so, then why is it so boring? When you look deep within, everyone feels bored and does not know how to pass time. You are not grounded in life. You are uprooted. You are like a plant whose roots are not deep within the earth. And the plant is living at its minimum. And life really happens when you live at the maximum. The tree grows and blossoms myriads of flowers only when its roots go deeper into the womb of the earth. If you take a plant and just rest it on the ground, the tree will not prosper, tree will not blossom. The very purpose of the awakened one is to give you maximum existence, makes you aware. What can give you? You live in the state of thoughts, and thoughts can give you only minimum. Feeling can give you the maximum. Through mind, there is no way to existence. Life is to be lived through the heart, and that is the only way. You cannot live through thoughts, through the mind. A life you can live only at your minimum, at the lowest ebb, only through feelings, only through heart. You come to explore the inner depth of your being. I am existing. I am existing. This you have to feel through the heart, not something to be thought about, and feel. This existence is mine. This is mine. This is this. I am. The ocean. I dissolve into the vastness of the ocean. Like one of the myriad waves, I rose on the surface of the ocean, on the surface of life's ocean. And now, in order to remain part of the ocean of life, I do not exist as a wave. Instead, I exist as the river. The river flows, and I am flowing with the river of life. I am existing. This has to deepen in you. I am not on the surface. I am part of the river. I am rivering with the river. Waves remain on the surface. Waves remain on the surface. I am deep within this river that life is. Feel it. Be grounded in it. Then know. This is mine, this existence, this overflowing being. This river of life is me. Go on saying that this house is mine. This furniture is mine. You go on talking about your possessions, but you never know what you really possess. This is what happens with each one of us. This is mine, the husband is mine, the wife is mine, the children is mine. But you do not know what is your connection with yourself. Can you say the same thing about yourself? You go on talking about your possessions, but you never know what you really possess. What you really possess? Your total being. You possess the deepest possibility, the centermost core of your existence, the innermost core of existence in you. I am existing. It is not a mere word. It is a feeling deep within. This is mine. I am life. Life is me. You can make this a thought as well. This too is not to be made a thought that this is mine. I am. Remember that continuously feel it. This is mine. First you have to go, this is mine. Then you will say, the hand is me. Because it is in synergistic harmony with the being. This is mine, this existence, and then you feel full of gratitude. You never felt gratitude in your life until you come in communion with someone who has known himself, who is light unto himself. In his presence, you felt something pulsating, life pulsating deep within you. You felt, you experienced, you felt life pulsating into you. And in that presence, you got communed with that life. You began flowing with the river of life. And then you will feel, you felt gratitude. How to thank such a being. Your thankfulness. How can you thank God? How can you express thankfulness? Oh, not through the words, but through the feelings, through being the same. Your thankfulness is superficial, formal. And look at the misery. Even with God, there is formality. How can you be grateful to that which is? You have not known anything. What are you grateful for? Have you been part of that presence? The soil that presence has created in you. If you can feel yourself rooted in that presence, rooted in that existence, merged in it, overflowing with it, and allow even dancing with it, then you will feel. You will feel this is mine. This life is me. This existence belongs to me. It has to be a deep feeling within you, not a mere thought. This existence belongs to me. this whole mysterious universe, the plants, the rivers, the mountains, the beings belong to me. We are not aliens, nor as strangers join. This feeling comes that we are connected to each one of us. We are connected to each other by a causeless force. This whole existence has been existing for me. This whole existence, river is existing for the wave to dissolve into it. But the wave, you continue to wave on the surface of the life's ocean. Remember, the river is for the wave to dissolve into it. This whole existence has been existing for me. It has created me. Who created the wave? It is the river that created the wave. But it is on the surface. But it has been created by the river to dissolve into it. I am a flower of it. This consciousness that has happened to you is the greatest flower that has happened to the universe. And for millions and millions of years, this earth was preparing you to exit. The plants, the rivers, the mountains, everything has been existing and continuing, preparing themselves to exist for you. This is mine, and this is this. To feel this is what life is. We are part of this synergistic harmony. The mountains, the plants, the rivers. And this is what life is. This is what living is. This suchness. I was unnecessarily worried about. I was unnecessarily thinking myself to be a beggar, unnecessarily thinking in terms of begging. I am the master. I am the light unto myself. When you are rooted, when the plant is rooted in deep in the womb of the earth, then it is with the whole. Because there is a process. First the roots go deep into the earth, and then to you the earth and the sky doesn't seem to be connected. The moment the plant is the communion between the earth and the sky and the outer atmosphere, through its roots, it is connected to the earth, and through its petals, through its flowers, it is connected to the entire existence, the rainfall, the breeze, and then deeper its roots go deep within. Fragrance, luster, and beauty comes from within and fills the entire atmosphere, fills the existence. There is a deep connection between the earth and the sky. You are the medium, a communion between the earth and the sky. When you are thus rooted, you are one with the whole, and the existence you realize that the existence is existing for me, this earth, the sky, the clouds, the wind. You are not a beggar, you are an emperor. Suddenly you become, and this is it. And while feeling this, there is no limit to it. Once the root begins to go deeper into the soil, is there a limit how deep the roots will go into the earth? There is no limit. It is simultaneous. It is a process. Deeper the roots go, taller the tree becomes, stronger the tree becomes. Deeper your roots go into your being, healthier, and you will begin to reach the clouds. As a human beings, you are to reach the clouds, but for that you have to go. You have to feel, you have to go deep within you. There is no limit to this feeling. Feel it. Do not create a boundary to it. There is none. It ends nowhere. The process has to begin. Once the process of going deeper into the womb of the earth, there is no limit how deep, how far the roots have to go. The world begins nowhere. It ends nowhere. Existence has no beginning, no end. It is both beginningless and endless. Nanak in Japji Sahib begins in the first body. Ek Onkar Satnam, Karta Purukh, Nirbhav Nirbhair, Akal Murat, Ajuni Saibhav, Guru Prasad Sach, Guru Prasad Jap. आदि सच, जुगादि सच, है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच। चुपै चुप न होवई जे लाई रहा लिवतार, भूखिया भूख न उतरी जे बन्ना पुरिया भार। सहस सियाणपा लख होई त इक न चले नाल, किव सचियारा हो ये, किव कूड़े टुट्टे पाल। हुकुम रजाई चलना नानक लिखिया नाल। आदि सच, that which is the beginning, that is true in the beginning, that is without the beginning. Jugad is such, true at the end of the creation, no end. It has no beginning and no end. Nobody has seen what is when the beginning came. When the existence came, we can give a theory how it came into existence, but when it happened, nobody knows. The science had not been able to discover. Beginning and end are because of the mind. Beginning and end because of the limitations of the mind. Mind has a beginning and mind has an end. When you look through the periscope of the mind, you can see the beginning and the end. This process which comes first, egg or chicken, the fruit or the seed, there may be a controversy whether the seed came first or the fruit. It all where your mind is, where you are. If you are planting, you begin with the seed. If you have met the existence, you will meet with the flowers and fruits. We have met the existence. We have met the existence as a tree with bearing fruits and flowers. Only thing, you need to nourish and nurture it, and it begins to give. You come to a new house. You purchase a house where there are many fruit plants. They are already existing when you came to live into that house. All you did, you continue giving the nourishment, and it continued. The process continues. Beginning and end are because of the mind. Mind has a beginning and has an end as well. Go backwards behind it. Travel backward into your life in the reverse gear. There comes a moment where everything stops. There is the beginning where everything stops. The moment you start going deep within you, you come to a point where everything stops. You can remember back to when you were 3 years of age, or at the most 2 years of age. That is rare. But then after that age, memory stops. You can travel backward to when you were 2 years of age. That is what Abraham Maslow says, primal therapy. What does this mean? And you cannot remember anything before the age of 2, prior to that. Previous to the age of 2, suddenly there is a blank and you know nothing about it. Do you remember anything about your birth? Do you know anything about the 9 months when after conception you were in mother's womb? You were then, but the mind was not there. Mind starts growing, developing around the age of 2. Mind starts developing around the age of 2. That is why you can remember. You can remember back to the age, up to the age of 2. Beyond that, there is no mind. Memory stops. Memory is a function of the mind. Mind has a beginning and has an end. But you are beginningless. That's why you are not the mind. You operate through the mind. If in deep meditation, in such meditation you come to feel existence, then there is no mind. There is vast emptiness, no feelings, no thoughts, just a deep feeling that you are one with it. A beginningless and endless, there is flow of energy. This is what happens at times during meditation. The mind suddenly stops, there is no thought. You come to feel existence in a different way. A beginningless, there is endless flow of energy. When continuously this happens, then you have a continuous flow of energy, the cosmic force, an infinite ocean around you, and you are just a wave in this. You are just a wave in this. The wave has a beginning and an end, but wave begins and dissolves in the vastness of the ocean. So you come like a fish. You come sometimes to the surface to breathe. And even for that, fish does not need to come to the surface. Wave has a beginning and an end. The ocean has none. And once you know that you are not the wave, but you are an ocean, all misery disappears. This is what you experience in the moments of deep meditation within the energy field of the awakened one. Enough for now.